Hello everyone, and welcome to Maximizer Cooking. My name is Max, and today I want to bring to you something a little bit different. It's not necessarily going to be a cooking video, it's going to be more of a instructional slash, insight. I guess rice is kind of something that's a little bit, I don't think it's understood very well, especially in the States here. So basically, today I'm going to show you a little bit about Calrose rice, and just talk a little bit about it, and eventually cook it, and see how it turns out. So a little history behind Calrose rice. You can see Calrose rice. California is kind of where the cal comes from, the prefix, and it basically just means it was kind of formed in California. That's where it was produced. Doesn't necessarily mean it came from California, but you never know. Often, if you're having Calrose rice in the United States, it's probably from California. And I actually live in California, and you can get Calrose rice for so cheap here, it's ridiculous. They sell like 20-pound bags, usually in the Korean supermarkets in Koreatown, for $9.99. It's a really good deal. You get it for like 50 cents a pound of rice, so it's very bueno. And as far as its practical use goes, it works very, very, very well in sushi applications. I personally use it a lot to make sushi. And a lot of restaurants around here, I've noticed, they all use, especially the sushi ones, it's pretty much right. The sushi restaurants use Calrose rice. It's cheap, it's available, and it works very well. It sticks together, and it tastes good. It's pretty mild, and it's overall really, really good, versatile grain of rice. So today I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to be making shirakiku Calrose rice. And don't be fooled, because there's so many. This isn't a problem, but I'm just saying, don't think you're having Japanese rice. Shirakiku is definitely a Japanese sounding company. They make Japanese stuff, but does not mean it's U.S. #1, so it was grown in the United States. The #1 kind of just means it's an extra fancy, means it's just like a certain amount of the grains are broken, but it's usually a very small amount. It's like the better or best grain you can get. It has great applications. You can use it in stir fries, fried rice, of course, absolutely, like I said, sushi, and really just anything. Overall, it just tastes good by itself, and it's a really good rice that I enjoy. There it is. Now, hopefully I didn't creep you out a little bit, or it's just back there, but anyway, somebody nicely pre-measured this for me. I wonder who that was, and well, my bag's kind of empty now. You can hear there's really nothing left. And I don't want to open up a new bag, so I'm just going to go with this. So we're going to go a little bit underneath a full rice measuring cup of rice. It's 3/4 of a cup. And of course, we're doing this in a rice cooker because rice cooker is superior in all ways. Ready for some noise. And simply just gonna rinse out this rice a little bit, and because I'm a little bit below 1 cup of rice, I'm not gonna fill it up. Patient, good cooks will rinse their rice, and is it necessary? Not necessary, but you're still gonna have rice, but it depends how you like it. So I'm gonna give that a little whirl, try to get it cleaned out. I don't really have a lot of rice in here, so I don't really know how this is going to work. We'll see. Now, everybody who cares about their rice cooker knows that it is very important, because you just rinse the rice out, get some water around it. It's very important to dry off the sides of the pan so that when you put it in the rice cooker, it's not like around the heating element and kind of can scorch into the pan and make it look bad. But anyways, alright, so I dried around the pan so that it wasn't wet on the outside. So when I put it in my rice cooker, it's all good and dandy. I'm going to turn her on, put this in. This is why I love rice cookers. You don't have to worry about it. You're just going to know that it's going to be good. Close it. And let's see, we want white rice. Click that. And that's it. We'll wait until it's done. Well, my good old rice cooker just beeped off, which means it's done. Look at all that steam. Smells very good, as usually does. Didn't took a lot of rice, so it's kind of shallow in here. Either way, I'm gonna get right down to it and put this in a bowl and talk a little bit more, not much more, about how this rice is. Oh. Didn't realize I was on camera right there. Did you know that I'm a goofball? Anyway, let's give this Calrose rice a try, and overall, I'll just try and verbally communicate how it really is like. But heck, you can find this at supermarkets. I know Walmart sells Calrose. I think they sell Botan Calrose rice, which is fine. I prefer Shirakiku, but go with what your heart desires. So you can see how it's a sticky rice. Kind of comes up in a nice clump. It doesn't really fall apart, but that doesn't make it bad to just eat by itself. It does make it perfect for sushi though. Just give this a little blow off because it's pretty steamy. You know, I forgot, I had another bag of rice. It was some other brand, but it was rose rice, not Calrose. And, but I remember when I bought this at a Japanese supermarket. It doesn't necessarily make a difference that I bought it at a Japanese supermarket, but that's where I bought it. And I was reading the directions, how to cook it and everything. I remember how great my house smelled, the aroma from this rice when it was steaming. It was exceptional. And once again, I haven't had this particular one from this bag for like maybe a few months. Having it again, and it's very good, superior. I have another bag from a Korean supermarket. We'll see how that one goes. It's a really weird name. It was like, I don't remember. But either way, I even looked it up and couldn't find a thing about this kind of rice. But it's Calrose rice, nonetheless. Yeah. Hangawe. It was called Hangawe rice. We'll see how that one goes. But for now, the Shirakiku is very good. You can find it at places. I am fortunate enough to live in LA, and you can find everything in LA. I kid you not. You can find everything. It's so nice. But I'm gonna enjoy this. I have a couple other things that I'm not gonna be showing you that I'll be enjoying this rice with, but for now it's still very delicious on its own. I really thank you for coming in today, watching Maximize Your Cooking. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it served kind of useful to you. And I know how I used to be I didn't really know much about rice, and through my endeavors, through experience, learned a little more about it. And it's helpful. It's helpful as a cook to know what kind of rices there are and which ones are better. And please don't settle for cheap, crappy, generic one grain white rice. It's not bad for you, but it just doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good. Try something like this. This is a step up, and you'll see how it is. And you'd probably like it a lot.